So we talked about we're talking about the structure and the Sunshine Law and the challenges that poses, and the weak commission. I don't know. Is that not the right way to say that? The weak commission setup.
Weak. Yeah. Well, yeah. Weak mayor is what they say.
Weak mayor. That's awkward.
Wait, somebody's like title would be weak mayor.
I mean,
no, it's just what they call. They call
like the nickname for the title.
People that are kind of against having a mayor, they want to label it a strong mayor. It's kind of scary.
We would prefer a strong mayor.
Damn it. But, you know,
edit that out, Eric.
I'm glad that you brought up the Sunshine thing, because one thing a lot of people don't understand about Sunshine is they don't understand those difficulties that it poses our government for just getting day-to-day things done. And they also don't understand that we consistently get sued for violations. And because, you know, all the commissioners have insurance, or whoever usually has insurance, who ends up picking up the bill for those violations? It's us. It's the taxpayer.
Because the insurance picks it up and then the insurance goes up. And
so that's why Sunshine is such a hot button topic. I mean, it's
I think it was put into place in like the 60s, you know, and the world has changed so dramatically, you know, with technology. And aside from just those prohibitions from communication, you have all these public record responsibilities that can get onerous. And, you know, you have people that I think use those, or execute those requests for good purpose and in good faith, and some people that don't, and they, you know, can harass you and just try to.
I can also imagine there's always a loophole or a workaround for these. These laws, these rules that can't really be enforced all that well.
Yeah.
Right? So not saying that it ever happens. I'm sure that most of the people that hold that position are very honorable, but I think that there's probably a workaround somewhere.
My takeaway from it all, from, you know, an outside perspective, is it prohibits speed and efficiency, right? So whether it's business or politics, you want speed and efficiency, and this is a hindrance to that, it would seem.
Yeah, I mean, it's trying to limit corruption and backroom dealing, but at a cost.
At what cost, though?
At the cost of speed and efficiency.
Yeah, let's get shit done.
So what would the alternative be then? What's the not your suggested alternative necessarily, but like what is another form of?
Well, there's no real alternative to Sunshine. I mean, that is
right. That's that. But I'm just saying the setup.
When you're talking about the government, most cities that grow to a certain size, and I think we're there.
Like a Tampa, like an Orlando, like a Miami?
I mean, even smaller cities like a St. Pete.
Okay.
You know, there's other cities across the state that have both forms of government, but the other form of government, traditional form of government, is a strong mayor or a executive mayor. And, you know, I'm in favor, I've always been supportive of having Sarasota have an elected mayor. And because I think that's important. I think the direct connection to the voters, the responsibility to the voters, that executive, that person with a lot of the power that we have in our local government vested in, should be accountable directly to the voters.
So would that eliminate the city manager position, or is that it just works differently?
The way to think about it is you'd be electing your city manager.
Okay.
That's the best way to think about it. You still have a commission that becomes more of a legislative body, and then you have an elected executive like the governor or like the president. It's just like the federal government.
Come with a term of 2 years,
whatever people decide. It can be.
It varies across local. Okay,
4 years. 4 years is common. But I think that direct connection to the voters is important.